Hi, I'm Bob Weir with another interview of notable people in North Texas. My guest today is Shelly Dodge, Chairman of the Flymount Chamber of Commerce. Good morning, Shelly.
Good morning, Bob. Thank you for having me.
Okay, let's begin by, if you would, tell viewers why a Chamber of Commerce is necessary for a thriving business community.
The chamber exists for the economic prosperity of a community. And that is our main focus because collectively we are stronger than we are individually.
Right. Um, how about just some essentials like where is the Flymount Chamber located?
It's located in Parker Square. And we are very happy to have so many new businesses and restaurants in Parker Square that's joined us to be part of that thriving area. We've got two colleges there now, so we are very happy to be part of Parker Square.
And how many businesses are part of the Flymount Chamber, approximately?
We average right at 600.
600 businesses. Fabulous. That's wonderful. Um, where are chamber functions held generally? And are they weekly or monthly?
Well, we have a variety of different functions for people to participate in. We've got our monthly luncheons. We like to have those at different locations every month. We have monthly mixers. That is an after hours type of function where you get to spend a little bit more time networking. Those are available to be sponsored by a chamber business. And so a lot of chamber businesses hold those either at their location or at a local restaurant. We also have twice monthly networking meetings. And then in addition to those opportunities, we also have lots of volunteer opportunities. We've got our ambassadors. We've got different committees such as golf, fiesta, clay shoot. So lots of different areas to get plugged in.
Um, tell our viewers something about the benefits of being in the chamber.
So the benefits, there are a ton of them. I like to say I'm a self-proclaimed chamber cheerleader. When I started my business 8 years ago, I got plugged in, and the success of my business is in part because of the chamber and those connections. But you're looking at networking, marketing, being part of a community. For example, a small business, there's a lot of mom and pop shop businesses, right? That are just one or two people, and you can't do it all. So you come to a chamber event, you get connected with someone who can help you with your social media, someone who can help you with your IT needs, printing, all sorts of different things. Because when you're a small business owner, you don't have all those different departments like a larger company would. And so that is a huge benefit. Another benefit that I did not even know I was missing in my life until I joined the chamber is it gave me an opportunity to learn more about all the nonprofits in the area, because a lot of our nonprofits are part of the chamber. And when I did decide to start giving of my time, talent, and treasure to a nonprofit, I knew about a lot of different nonprofits to choose from, which I wouldn't have done just being a resident of Flower Mound. So that was also an additional benefit that I didn't even realize.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And I've been to so many chamber functions over the years. They're always well organized and always a happy time. And when we go to some of the businesses around, you get to meet the people who run the businesses and so many others who join them from the community. So it's always a very convivial type of function.
Mhm.
Um, how does the chamber cover its operating costs?
So a variety of different ways. We, of course, have dues. We've got the fundraisers, like we talked about. But I do have to say, because of our amazing staff and volunteers, those fundraisers are hugely successful. And because of that, it keeps our member dues down. In addition to that, we also offer sponsorships of different things throughout the year, whether it's with the fundraisers or even the website type sponsorships for our members. And that gives business owners some exposure to the community and to the members, but also helps in keeping those dues down. So it's a collective effort. All of those things is what provides the operating expenses of the chamber.
All right. And how does a business sign up with the chamber?
So you either, we would be more than happy to have you just walk in the office and visit with any of the chamber ladies that are there, or go to the website, fill out an application is on the website, or call the chamber and they can email you an application. Very easy.
And are the dues for each business similar or the same, or?
It depends on how many employees you have. It's based on your number of employees. And then we have different levels of sponsorship, memberships. Certain memberships come with it, like a golf team or additional, you can be a gold sponsor or a gold member or a platinum member. So there's different levels of membership, but just your standard membership depends on how many employees you have in your company.
I said, I guess the chamber, like everyone else, was affected by the lockdown during COVID. Are you back to in-person meetings? And if so, with any restrictions?
You know, it's been a hard year,
Yeah,
especially when your main focus is to get out and network and to meet people. So our main goal, the board's main goal was to keep everyone safe. And we feel we succeeded in doing that. And now that the governor has opened everything up at 100%, I'm happy to say that in the last 30 days, we are back and open for business at 100% capacity with no restrictions.
hey. Oh. Okay. Are there programs to help businesses that either suffered a loss of income or had to close down during the pandemic?
You know, during our board retreat, one of our main focuses was a strategic plan on how to set up programs for business recovery. We want to help our members, because the chamber exists for its members. We want to help those members that suffered. How can we best help them with programs in their business recovery efforts? So that is our main focus. Everything that we do this year has that main focus in mind when doing a program. And you'll see some programs that we're going to roll out here this year, but we are going to focus on that. The other thing that we did was we partnered with Denton County in their grants. So our chamber staff reached out to every business owner here in our community during that time when that grant process was underway, and to make sure that they were aware of it, to let them know what the parameters were. And I was talking with Lori Walker the other day, and she told me that this community received more funding in Denton County than any other community. And I think it's because of a lot of the help that the chamber gave in calling all of those businesses to make sure that they were aware of the program.
Exactly. Yeah. A very, very active chamber that Flymount has. What are the requirements for a chamber member to become a board member?
Okay, so this year is my year to serve as chairman of the board. So that's a volunteer position. I am a financial advisor and I own Visionary Financial Group. So as a business owner, I started getting plugged into the chamber, started volunteering. And when you're active in the chamber, anybody can apply to be on the board. So they send out applications once a year to everyone on that mailing list. And then we have a committee that reviews all those applications. We are very proud, and our main focus on our board is to find a board who is active in the chamber. We want people who are out there and who are active. So those are the people who get selected to be on the board. And then once you're on the board, if you do want to, in later years, step up to a leadership role, you can put your name in the hat for one of the executive positions. And so really anybody can be a board member, and you too could be the chairman of the board one day.
And Shelly, what's the role of the chairman of the board?
So the role of the chairman of the board is really, you know what, in my mind, it's just to be the biggest cheerleader, to make sure that you're out in the community, that you're at the functions, that you're open for suggestions and comments. I mean, of course, I run the board meetings. I've got an agenda. Lori puts the agenda together for me, and I run the board meetings. And then I also ran the board retreat. But really, it's our board is so strong. There's, I have to admit, there's not a lot of extra work on my part, just because everybody takes such an active role. I'm just a head cheerleader.
Yeah, and a good cheerleader you are.
Thanks.
And the board has always been very active, and I've been, like I said, to so many functions over the years. Is the chamber looking forward to resuming its Fiesta Flower Mound event?
You know what? We actually were able to hold it this year. We held it outside and with lots of social distancing at Circle R. So in the back of Circle R is this huge field.
Yeah.
And the Jason there at Circle R went over and above to try to make it the best fiesta ever. He had a stage built. There's a ton of picnic tables out there now. And so we had our main sponsor provided the chairs, the camp chairs. And it was one of our most successful fiestas ever, even with the reduced capacity. It was amazing. I couldn't believe it. It was so much fun. Of course, we had great weather. We had a lot of feedback on that. A lot of people want us to do that again. We want to go to Circle R and be outside again. Okay, so anybody that's ever planned an event, you never really want to plan an outdoor event, really, especially in Texas.
Sure.
That's an extra level of stress you don't want to put on your shoulders. So I don't see being outside again, but we are going to return to Circle R, and mark your calendars, October 23rd. We've got the date set. It will be at Circle R, and it will be a full-blown fiesta like you've seen in the past. And I know that you and Annette enjoy coming to Fiesta, so we look forward to seeing you this year.
Yeah, we've always enjoyed and did a lot of dancing at so many of those events. Yeah, and I love the Circle R. It's right close by. There's so many new businesses opening in the area, Flower Mound and its environs. And I guess you're getting more of those are joining the chamber. Are a lot of new businesses joining?
You know what? It's funny you should ask. We were looking at that a couple of weeks ago, because that was one of my questions is, how have we done since COVID as far as new members, bringing on new members to the chamber? And it's in the low 70s. I don't remember, it was like 72, 73, but we've had over 70 new members since COVID joined.
Wow.
Which is great. So just an example, we've had Geico in Flower Mound right there by the Riverwalk. Right next door, Buttermilk Pie. We love them. They're new members. Over by Presby, you've got Watermere. You've got ER of Texas up in Highland Village, Spa Bella in Lakeside. So yes, we still have an open chamber, and lots of people are ready to hit the ground running and get things open and moving again.
It's always a good business move to join the chamber. Really, you need that kind of help from an organization that is so well run as a Flower Mound Chamber, certainly. Well, we're coming down to the close. Shelly, is there anything you'd like to add?
Well, now that you asked,
please.
Of course there is. We are here to help the businesses. That's what the chamber is for. It's a chamber that is here for the business, and business recovery is our main focus this year. What I would like to ask your viewers, one of the best ways you can do that in helping the local businesses is to help us out with social media. So we have a Facebook page, Flower Mound Chamber of Commerce. If you could please, if you're watching this, go out there and like the Facebook page for the Flower Mound Chamber. And the way that those algorithms work, you really kind of need to engage. So either like a post or comment on a post, or even share it if you're inclined to do so. but that is really one good way, because we would love to promote the businesses. So you'll see that coming. We will start promoting, and we already do promote and highlight and spotlight the different chamber businesses on our social media. And so we've started a process in doing that. And like I mentioned at the beginning, we are better collectively than we are single as a single business. So absolutely, please just go out there and help us out with social media so we can be the best chamber for you as a business owner.
All right, and this interview, of course, will be posted on the Cross Timbers Gazette. And after it's posted, I will post it on major social media from Facebook and Twitter, on and on and on. So it gets wide distribution on many levels. So I want to just thank you, Shelly, for the interview, and for being an inspiration to the business community and all of Flymount. Thank you so much, and have a good rest of the week.
Thank you. You too.